Hello guys, in this video we will talk about engineering leveling. In the previous videos, we learned how to survey a piece of land by measuring the lenses and the bearing of all lines. And we learned how to draw it. For example, if we have a polygon ABCD, for example, here is point A. By knowing phi AB and LAB, we can allocate point B, for example, point P here. And by knowing phi BC and LBC, we can allocate point C, for example, point C will be here. And by knowing phi CD and LCD, we can allocate point D, for example, point D will be there. So this is the polygon ABCD. And we learned how to draw it by measuring the lenses and the angles in the field. When we draw this plot of land, the area can be founded or it can be divided of different purposes. But if we want to know the levels of this land for the purposes of calculating the volume of excavation, for example, if we want to build a swimming pool or to performing the foundation, so we must know the heights of each point, which we call it level. When we finding the coordinates of point C, let it be 30 and 40 meter. For example, here is the origin. The horizontal distance from origin point to point C is 30 meter. The horizontal distance is 30 meter. And the vertical distance is 40 meter. But if we say that the level of point C is 20 meter, the reduced level of point C is 20 meter, what does it mean? It means that the point rises above a comparison surface by 20 meter. The comparison surface, we call it datum. Therefore, every country must has a comparison surface, which call it datum. So the datum definition is a comparison surface, just as it has a point of origin for 2D coordinates. The Egyptian datum is the mean sea level, inside Alexandria harbor without tide or route. For example, this is the Alexandria harbor and this is the sea level. We want to measure the mean sea level. This surface is the mean sea level. How to measuring the mean sea level without the effect of the waves? We can measuring this by building a well inside Alexandria harbor and connect this well by the sea with a sloped pipe like this. Of course, this is an open. So by connecting the well and the sea level with this pipe, we can find here the mean sea level without the effect of the waves. What is the meaning of reduced level? Sometimes the level of point is positive, sometimes negative, and sometimes zero. And it happens according to the following shape. If we have 3 points A and B and C, and we want to know the reduced level of point A, point B, and point C. If the point above sea level, it will be positive. For example here, point A, it's above sea level with a height of 5 meter. So the reduced level of point A, 5 meter. And we always put the reduced level between two brackets. If the point below the sea level, for example here, point C is below the sea level by 2 meter. So the reduced level of point C will be negative 2 meter. And if the point allocate on the sea level, its reduced level will be the same reduced level of datum. The reduced level of datum is 0. So here the reduced level of point B is 0 and we put it between two brackets. So the reduced level definition is the vertical height between the point and the datum. If the vertical height is above sea level, it will be positive. If the vertical height below sea level, it will be negative. And if the vertical height is 0, it means it's allocate on the sea level. If we want to know the reduced level of certain points, we must use the following instruments. First instrument, we call it level, and the second instrument, we call it stuff, and we will know their components and we will train on it in lab section. In the next video, we will learn how to make leveling and we will learn leveling calculation. So see you later.